What's up everyone? The new HOH has made their nominations, plus someone cue the Barry White music because it appears that Angela and Kenny may be getting a little bit cozy. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Right before we get started, if you are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. Every single day I'm here doing a 10 to 15 minute segment of everything you need to know in the house. So listen, if you need to catch up on Big Brother or you don't know what's going on, legitimately just stop by here and you'll be a Big Brother expert in no time. So hit the subscribe button, and also everyone, hit the like button. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and I appreciate everybody's continued support. If you want to support the channel, please just give me a super thanks to buy me a coffee. That would just mean the world to me. Even if it's just 99 cents, that would mean a lot to me. But please consider supporting the channel down below. Jumping straight into the nominations. Now, Cedric, of course, he was throwing around the idea of, because we have to make 3 nominees with the AI arena in place. So Angela and Kenny were the 2 that he wanted to do already, because it doesn't upset the house, and, you know, let's do what the house wants. It doesn't, you know, go against the house. That irritates me a lot. Now, I get you have to play safe sometimes to get further in the game, but, you know, I think when it gets down to the nitty-gritty, if Cedric was to be in the final 2, people are going to struggle to give him a vote to win, because when you play sheep mentality with your HOH, you lose all credibility as a player, and you just seem like a pushover, and you seem like you haven't got a backbone, which is what I have thought of Cedric this week. He seems like a lovely guy. Don't get that minced. I like him a lot on a personal level. Seems very, very nice. But as far as gameplay goes, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. He's got the backbone of a jellyfish when it comes to being a Big Brother game player. Very, very disappointing that he wanted to put Angela and Kenny up. Neither of them are going to make it that far, I can imagine. And even if they do, they're not really a threat, because I don't really see any jury awarding the win to Angela or Kenny based on how they've conducted themselves over the last couple of weeks. Anyways, he's looking for a 3rd, but not just looking for a 3rd, he does it with absolutely no conviction for his 3rd nominee. He's going around the house basically with the essence of, please, can I put you up as a 3rd nominee? Do you mind? Please, pretty please. Please, can I nominate? You're the HOH, man. The house is legitimately running Cedric's HOH. It's an absolute flop. Anyways, Tucker finally volunteers, says, I'll go up. It's getting a bit dumb in my eyes. Listen, you volunteer early in the game, don't you, sometimes, to go up as a pawn once. Once, right? But this is the 2nd week in a row now Tucker's done that, which is making me kind of go, okay, once was maybe building a rapport with people, but twice in a row, that's a death wish, my friend. So that's not good. And listen, Tucker was my preseason winner pick, so that was bad move on his part. Yeah, so anyways, he volunteers finally, so Cedric's basically got no blood on his hands whatsoever. You wouldn't even know he was HOH because the house is literally doing everything for him. But anyways, he nominates Angela, Kenny and Tucker for eviction. Wow, that was a confident, bold HOH, said no one ever. Now, adding to 2 things that we know already, Kenny, of course, keeps wanting to say he wants to leave the game and that he's done and he's given up. And then all of a sudden, Cedric, of course, with his gameplay extraordinaire, that, you know, is just, it's terrible. But anyways, he makes an alliance. So Cedric, Kenny and Tucker make an alliance. So for a start, I mean, that just shows you how much of a pushover Cedric is, because that alliance serves no purpose. Because if Cedric, hypothetically, if he was able to win HOH next week, they would find themselves up on the block again. Anyways, Kenny has said if he wins the veto, he doesn't even want to use it on himself. Now, I know there's still a couple of people out there saying this is his gameplay, this is his strategy. Let me see you defend that one, folks. With all love and respect, I'm looking forward to seeing what y'all say today. But anyways, yeah, no. It seems like he's got a little bit of a new lease of life on the game now, and I don't know if it's... There's a lot of speculation that, like, he seems to be... When he's got power, he's okay, but when he hasn't got power, he's not. Which... You're not really an all-around player if that's how you end up playing. But here's the thing. Maybe it's a coincidence, or maybe it's love, sweet love. We're going to talk about this later in the video. Oh my word. I literally have no clue how to go into that segment. But we'll finish on this segment for now. That if Kenney wins the veto, he has said, whether he follows through on this, we'll see, but he has said he does not want to use it on himself. Marcellus is quaking in his grave. Joseph lost some stock today or yesterday when he organised a meeting with the collective. Now, the collective was formed a couple of weeks ago. Just to remind, I mean, hell, I even had to. I was kind of, when I saw this happen, I was just. I kind of forgot. You know, I kind of forgot all the members in the group because it was one of those ones where if you probably go back a couple of weeks to my videos, I probably went, this is the group, and I'm probably not going to remember it in a couple of weeks because it will have imploded. I was correct. But anyways, Joseph still was on track with the collective, and he organised a meeting with the collective. He kind of looked like a little bit of a clown there because the collective is not operating anymore. Everybody within the group has kind of gone to subgroups or to, you know, just branch out from the collective, and Joseph's out here thinking like he's this mastermind, and the way he talks to the camera as well. I saw him say to the camera that he's the star of the show. Listen, it's delusion, but it creates for good TV. But Joseph really, I think he thinks he's a better game player than he actually is. And for a start there, I think he thinks when he called that group together for this meeting last night, I think he thought, look at me, I'm like Dr. Will, I'm the puppet master, like bringing everyone together. Little did he know, though, he's puppeteering nothing. The puppets are broken, the stage is decrepit, and the theatre has been shut down. There is nothing that Joseph is puppeteering. But anyways, just a reminder to the people in the collective, it was, you know, Angela, Cam, Cedric, Chelsea, Joseph, Kenney, Chemo, T-Cart and Quinn. That was the big group at the start. It got whittled down a little bit, and then, of course, it's completely gone now. But Joseph really thought he was running things there, and yeah, that's the award for biggest delusion of the week so far goes to Joseph. Now we have to talk about who Cedric is going to replace as the nominee if one of the nominees wins the veto and does pull himself off the block. When I say one of the nominees, I mean Angela or Tucker, because if Kenney wins the veto, as discussed previously, he is most likely not going to use it. Anyways, Cedric plans to nominate Leah if one of them comes off the block. That could change, definitely subject to change. But Leah isn't in the greatest spot in the house right now. She kind of dug her own grave in the first couple of weeks when she got close with Matt and MJ, and then obviously Matt and MJ were on the sinking ship that week. Matt got cut off. Here's the thing, MJ has actually made inroads with people, and she's actually made connections and set her up for a few more weeks. And she has got the power as well. The way she's handled her upgrade thing has been terrible, because every single time a new HOH is being crowned, she's gone, hey, this is my power and this is how it's used, and then obviously spreads like wildfire. The whole house ends up knowing. So it's an open secret now that MJ has the upgrade power of America's veto. But Leah hasn't really made those inroads. I like Leah, but she hasn't made those inroads that MJ has, which is a real shame, because I like Leah a lot and I want to see her make it further. But here's the thing, if she's on the block by the end of the week, I don't really see her getting evicted anyways. It's going to be Angela or Kenney, and unless something crazy happens, and that's possible. We've seen vote flips a million times in Big Brother, and it could happen. And if this house is anything to go by, it's chaotic, it's crazy, anything could, you know, switch on or flip on a dime or whatever, you know, and I think it's possible. But I think there's subgroups within the house that definitely, you know, while Angela's name's out there the most, I would say if they have the chance to shoot the shot at Kenney, they will. And I think for viewers' sake as well, you know, seeing somebody who's just moping around and not planning to use the veto on themselves if they win the veto, that's insane to me. He needs to go, but that would be my ideal situation this week. I would like Angela to win the power of veto. This is just on a personal level as well. I know I always give the balanced side of things and I give you the news, but I also like to give my personal aspect as well. I would like Angela to win the veto, and I want Kenney to go home just because he's the person in the house right now out of everybody that really doesn't want to be there. So if you don't want to be there, then let the people who do want to be there stay. That's my view on that one. Now for the most unexpected update today. I feel like somebody needs to get the record player out and bring the needle down and cue some Anita Baker on vinyl, because Angela and Kenney seem to be getting a little close. They are getting a little bit, with each other, and there was a point in the day where they were like school children, like, do you know, when like doing this with each other with their hands and everything like that, and they were whispering around the corner of the living room, and Kenney had his shirt off and Angela was like, go you, and everything like that. And we know from outside context, okay, it's believed, okay, Kenny's a swinger. Kenney is a swinger outside this game. Look it up if you don't believe me. He's a swinger. Angela revealed the other day that she has been given a hall pass. And those two seem to be getting very, very close together. Also, Kenny's got this new lease of life on the game all of a sudden. And I'm just updating early as well, because the house guests have just woken up. They're up together. They're in the bathroom right now. Kenny's shaving. Angela's smiling at him. She says, "I hope you have a good shower, Kenney." I think something's a brewing. And it might be the first OAP showmance. I'm joking, they're not that old, but, I don't know. Mom and Pop are definitely, there's something brewing there, folks. Take my word for it. But we'll see how that one plays out. I don't think it's a coincidence that Kenney has got a new lease of life on the game. And seeing Angela all giddy, telling him, "I hope you have a good shower." After doing all that stuff yesterday and hiding around the corner together. I think tonight is the night where DOS become Uno. It's either that or definitely if Kenney wins HOH or something. Hopefully his playlist is Anita Baker or Barry White. Why did I say hopefully? I didn't mean hopefully. It would be for... Oh my god. Why did I say hopefully? Okay. Perhaps his playlist is Anita Baker or Barry White. And listen, I'm a sucker for entertainment and drama. And seeing the oldest people end up in a showmance, seeing the swinger and the hall pass get together and making love, sweet love, to me, that would just add to the chaos of Big Brother 26. That is all of your Love Island updates for today, folks. I mean, Big Brother updates. I appreciate everybody's support. I got an overwhelming amount of love yesterday for the parody song. And I just appreciate everybody. It really put a smile on my face, and I'm glad to see so many of y'all enjoyed the parodies. And I want to give a quick shout out to the wonderful people that sent in very generous super thanks yesterday. So a massive, 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 massive thank you to Dress Up Club 5802. Love you so much, and thank you for your continued support on the channel. A massive thank you to Danish Puzzler. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much. The Kwanzars, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you so much. That was a very generous super thanks. And Kendall Bird, I appreciate you as well for your wonderful super thanks. Thank you so much, folks. And I will remind everybody, if you want to support the channel, please consider dropping me a super thanks or just 99 cents. Listen, getting through a Big Brother season and updating it requires a lot of coffee, and if y'all want to help me out, it would be very, very it would mean a lot to me. So thank you very much, folks. Anyways, I hope everybody's enjoying the season so far. What do you think about Angela and Kenney? That's a hot topic, isn't it? Is hot the right word to use? I don't know. Anyways, I hope everybody's staying safe, staying positive, staying healthy out there. Remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.